This is WION. Here's a look at the top stories we're tracking. UK has voted to leave the European Union. The final tally after the historic referendum saw the Leave campaign win by nearly 52% of the vote. UKIP leader Nigel Farage called the verdict a victory for ordinary Britons, but the Scots see their future with the Union. First Minister Nicola Sturgeon said that a second Scottish independence vote is not off the table. British Prime Minister David Cameron has decided to step down following the vote for Brexit. Cameron said that the country requires fresh leadership to lead the exit negotiations. He called on the Conservatives to elect a new Prime Minister by October. Chiefs of the European Union soon went into a huddle after the verdict and called on Britain to trigger their exit immediately. Brexit referendum sent markets around the world into a tizzy on Friday. The London Stock Exchange nosedived by over 8%, wiping out over £200 billion of wealth. Asian markets reacted negatively to the vote as well, with Japan's Nikkei suffering the worst losses. In other world news, Sri Lankan lawmakers have reportedly approved the Right to Information law. The 225-member parliament approved the act without a vote after 2 days of heated debate. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe said the new law will consolidate the country's democracy. A South African court has dismissed attempts by President Jacob Zuma to evade facing corruption charges. Zuma was seeking to appeal against an earlier ruling that had ordered him to face almost 800 corruption charges, which were dropped in 2009. And BCCI has decided to organize a shortened edition of the Indian Premier League tournament every year. BCCI President Anurag Thakur said that the tournament will be held in September every year and that the board will require a 2-week window for the same. That's a wrap. Stay with us for more news and updates from across the world on WIONnews.com.